Good morning. I am out in a place called Ping Tom Park, Ping Tom Memorial Park. It's right in the heart of Chinatown here in Chicago. And I just got my A7C and a 35mm G Master, and I'm just getting some photos. Had some time this morning, woke up a little bit earlier than I normally do, and just came out to get some photos. So let's see what we can get. I don't know what the name of this structure is called here, but it's gonna make for a really cool photo because you guys can see that we have the reflection off of the water here, and there's not too much sunlight. I got my ND filter on today, so yeah, I'm gonna get this. Looks pretty dope on the video too, so yeah, I'm gonna grab this photo real quick. Yeah, so you can see the 18th Street Bridge here. You get a little bit of Sears Tower up around here. But the water is really still today. So we're getting these cool reflections off the water here, which makes for some pretty good photos. I'm not a super huge, like 35mm photographer, especially for scenes like this, but it's working out this morning. It's working out. Didn't really have a theme or anything for today. I had to take the sweater off, it's getting hot out. I didn't really have a theme for today, but it's kind of materializing by itself. You guys can't really see it now because a boat came through and kind of rippled the water, but these reflections are really doing me a service today. So a lot of the photos that you guys see today will probably be reflections of things off the water. It makes for some good photos. So one of the things that I'm finding cool is like these shadows here on the ground. So I'm gonna try to get these shadows with the background. And so I think if I get like low to the ground and then shoot out into it, it'll be cool. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, yes.
Good, right? Have a good morning. Actually worked out pretty great that guy walked into that shot. What a good day for photos. I wanted to make this. All right, so I took that sweater off and I have that lint on my mustache in the video, and it's super distracting for me to edit, so it must be distracting for you to watch. So I just want to record this. Here's what I was saying. I was watching a video by YC, and he's testing the A7C Mark II, and obviously no shade to YC. I'm a huge fan of his, and so no shade. But he kept asking himself, like, why did Sony make this camera? Who is it for? Especially when they've already released the ZV-E1. And I expect YC to ask that question because, you know, he's a person who makes videos. He's a videographer first. But for people like me who are, you know, photographers first, and they're looking for a compact, full frame, hybrid camera, that's who they made the A7C for. The ZV-E1 only has 12 megapixels. And while that's good for, you know, Instagram, people who are photographers, who shoot weddings, who still shoot like, you know, product photography and stuff like that, and dabble in video, we still need a camera that suits all of our hybrid needs. And then Sony is just sticking to what they've always done with these compact cameras. So the A7C Mark II is the hybrid camera, you know, to be the equivalent to the A7 Mark IV. The ZV-E1 is just the video heavy equivalent to the A7S3. And then the A7CR is just the compact equivalent to the A7R Mark V. And so Sony's always done that. They're doing the same thing with these compact cameras. And YC, if you ever get around to watching this video, they made that camera for me, a person who is still a photographer and still just needs a hybrid camera. So it's hard to kind of get a view of this like walkway here. So I'm gonna go back over onto the 18th Street Bridge right here, and then I'm gonna shoot back down to get a better view of this walkway, just because it's cool, and I think also it'll make for a pretty good photo today. I've walked past this boathouse 100 times, and I never knew that they did like kayak rentals.
In the early 2000s, and the Park District ran it for a couple years, and it sat dormant for almost a decade.
Yeah, right?
And then we took over in 17, 18, 19, and we were shut down until this year. Yeah. It's part of the regreen and river that the stage and the Army Corps of Engineers started. It was over there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Where'd you be?
I'm Joe. Nice to meet you.
Do you mind if I snap some
Oh,
photos?
go right ahead. Go right ahead.
Lighting if you work.
Oh yeah, mornings around here are beautiful, especially the river right now is starting to pick up, and it was like glass earlier.
I got some cool photos.
Oh yeah.
All right, so you guys can see that we're up on the, well, I don't know that you guys know. Well, we're up on the 18th Street Bridge now. And so you guys can see kind of what I was talking about with the skyline. And then you kind of get that, iron contraction. If you guys look closely, you can probably see that red walkway that I was on, kind of over in here. And then the boathouse is right over there. So that's where I just came from, down there. But yeah, it's a good day for photography. So I'm gonna grab this photo. Maybe one more over there. The A7C, if you guys find yourself, I don't know how good the audio is here, there's a bunch of traffic behind me, but if you guys find yourselves photographing with the A7C and you want some better ergonomics, put a cage on it. And then I have this little thumb grip on it that I got off of Amazon, and it completely changes the ergonomics of the camera by like 1,000. So yeah, if you guys are thinking about better ways for ergonometry, just grab those two things. I'm gonna grab this photo and then I'm gonna get out of here because it's super hot. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take more photos.